Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because we are playing around with the Nomad release that I picked up last month. This is the Chamonix Apres Ski Palette. I had the hardest time trying to pronounce this when I first received it, and I've taken a little bit to try and practice, and it may still be wrong. If it's wrong, let me know. But you guys, we dive in, we swatch it, we see what it's all about, we get this beautiful eye look. But you guys, before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, and if you like this video, make sure you hit a big thumbs up. But if you want to see how I got this look using the Nomad Chamonix Apres Ski Palette, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, I am getting ready for work and I decided I wanted to play around with the new Nomad palette that I picked up. This is the Chamonix Apres Ski. I butchered this when I did the PR unboxing. It's a beautiful palette. The color story is absolutely stunning. I am so excited to play around with this. I'm really liking the pinky purples over here. Like, the whole palette itself looks absolutely delicious. I'm excited to dive in and swatch the shades. Looking at this, so you've got Valley Blanche. It's on another, it's on the ski, so I can't really see the name of it. Let's see, I saw the box. Valley Blanche. It's a deeper blue, like grayish blue, it's deep. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, ooh, okay. So there's a deep mauve purple, which is Haute Savoy. You've got a deep green, which is Mont Blanc, and Valley Blanche is like a grayish with a blue undertone. I don't think I want to do blues. Probably not going to do greens. I'm definitely geared towards this color story right now. I do want to swatch them, see what they're all about, because there's two white shades with different underhues, Chamonix and Les Alpes. One has pink underhues, and then the other looks like it has green underhues. So I'm intrigued to see. Now, Nomad Cosmetics, if you've never picked them up before, their palettes are based off of different adventures that they have. It's owned by a married couple. And I know leading up to this, they had done a ski trip and they were showing photos and videos of their trip. I absolutely love that. You just go and get inspired by doing something or seeing an area or just taking it all in. I know that I just picked up their fairy tale palette. That one is getting sent to Virginia, so by the time I get home it'll be there. I think it's already been delivered, and then we'll just do a big unboxing. We'll do some videos getting back into it in the beauty room. I'm really ready to be home. I have about 21 more days until I am home, and I'm counting down. I am excited to see the animals. I'm excited to see Luke, my friends. I have trips to go and see family. I need to go down to Florida to, Mary's memorial is going to be down in Florida, but I get to stay with my parents and see them. So I'm excited for that, but very sad for the reason, it's just a lot, you guys. All right, so Nomad and their palettes, they always have a cause that they're supporting. So this one is to support Inspire Mont Blanc, association that works for better air quality and the protection of the environment in the Mont Blanc region. Destination is Apres Ski in Chamonix. On a cool, crisp afternoon in the quintessential alpine village of Chamonix, friends flushed after a day on the slopes gathered to cheers the start of a much-loved tradition, après-ski. In the shadow of Mont Blanc's peak come sounds of clinking glasses, smells of delicious fondue, and sights of winter pastels streaming across the sky. I love that. So this palette has 9 wintry mattes, 6 twinkling shimmers, and 3 magical duochromes. So I love this. They always have a little postcard in here that kind of gives you some details and talks about their trip and everything. So absolutely love that. Let me swatch these, see which way I want to go. I think I already have a way forward, but we will see what they're all about. Okay, the swatches did not disappoint. There are some lighter shades that just kind of started to disappear, but they'd be beautiful in the crease. The shimmers are breathtaking. I like the mattes. There's some really pretty shades. I think I have a way forward looking at the mauve tones. I'm like, okay, yeah, I think that's what I want to do today. But looking at these, so the deeper shimmers like Aperitif, Shot Ski, Vinchard, beautiful shimmer tones. They're the deeper, so they could definitely be used like in the center just to deepen it up and then use the lighter tones. Now, Les Alpes, Chamonix, and Aiguille du Midi. I really might be butchering that. I'm sorry. Beautiful shades there, the lightest of the shimmers, but Chamonix has the green undertones and Les Alpes has the pink undertones. I'm really intrigued by this. You've got some like, I'd say mauve pinks, but they're kind of like rosy tones too, like Hot Savoy. Really gorgeous. I think I'm going to use that in the outer V today. And then looking at the shade, is it Mountain Chalet? That one's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful light blue shimmer. I say light blue. It's got some like periwinkle tones, but I'm really, really, really liking how this looks. I feel like each of the six shades broken down into 3 quadrants, I feel like they would all play well together, giving some really pretty tones. Like Vin Chaud, deep right here, and then add in Last Run like more towards the inner corner, and then Les Alpes in the inner corner. That, I think I have a way forward, you guys. I'm really excited for this. Really glad I picked up this palette. I think I should have done my swatches different, like by the 6 quadrants so you could see them all together. But you know what? We're gonna roll with it. Let me go prep my eyes, wipe off the shimmers, even though they're so freaking gorgeous, and we will dive in. Okay, you guys, I am excited to dive in. And I might butcher these names. I am really sorry. I'm gonna start with the shade Off Piste. It's a beautiful light mauve like shade, but it's gonna go in my crease and the outer V. I love the pressings in Nomad's palettes. Like this has the skis, it's got the fondue set, the little like Vin Chaud glass, I think that's what that is. The ski lift, it's so cute. The details, I love the details. I did not get to I in Europe like I planned. Luke had brought my snowboarding pants and some gear with him when he came to visit me. And I was so busy with work and everything else that like by the time I actually planned to go, we were just talking about it last weekend, and my friend looked and he was like, there's no snow. And I was like, all right, cool. We're not meant to go. It's fine. So it is what it is. Like, I wasn't meant to do it. I'll come back eventually, this time with Luke, and we can have a good time. But it wasn't meant to be this time. I just did not expect to be as busy as I was. Now going into the shade Hot Savoy. This one I'm going to pick up on my fluffy crease brush first, just to place it, and then we can blend it out. And I feel like each of the 6 pans, like if you use all of them, it would give you a very beautiful like monochromatic moment. All right, so we're getting that like shadowiness. Okay, I'm gonna pick up my compacted smudge brush and dive into that shade now, just to deepen it up a little bit now that we've got that smoky silhouette. This is really pretty. I like this shade. I wasn't expecting like going into work with this kind of eye look, but like I'm fine. It's technically my day off. I'm just going in because I have some work that I need to get done, and my guys will be there as well because they gotta do some things to get prepped for the week, but it's all good. We might build this up, but we'll see. Now I'm going to go into the shade Vin Chaud. This one I'm going to pick up on my middle finger and place it just in the center, like right here. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Now into the shade Last Run. I'm going to pick that one up on my ring finger, place it in the inner corner area, and blend it with the shade Vin Chaud. Oh, that is gorgeous. Beautiful. Just marry them together, blending beautifully. So beautiful. I will deepen this corner up after I do the rest of my makeup, but let me go do this eye. Base products, I'll be back. Okay, you guys, base products are for the most part done. Now we need to finish off the eyes, and I'm really liking the purple shades. It is a lot. I like it though. I do need to deepen up this outer corner and like push the shimmer back towards the center, but otherwise coming together. I'm gonna dive into Off Piste. I don't know how to say that. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It is light, so I'm not completely sure how it's gonna look underneath the eye, but we'll try. It is very light. It's okay, we'll deepen it up with Hot Savoy. Now into the shade Hot Savoy. I'm just gonna tap, tap, tap until I get it built, and then we'll blend it out. I'm trying to stay as close to the lash line as possible because I don't want to like blow it out too much underneath the eye. Now switching over to my compacted smudge brush, the larger one. Beautiful. I'm going to go back into Off-Piste with my fluffy crease brush and just on the edge use it to just kind of blend and blur. It's kind of like a marshmallowy pink shade. Alright, I need to do liner, mascara, brows, and lips, and I'll be back with the final look. You guys, I lied. I need to do the inner corner because I wanted to use the shade Les Alpes. So going into the shade Les Alpes, we're going to pick this up on my little pencil brush. I already did my highlighter for my brow bone and whatnot. I used my L'Oreal Infallible. Really like this highlighter, but I wanted to still use in this 6-pan quadrant. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Ooh, I really like that. It just kind of like changed the inner corner completely because of that like shifting, like the pink holographic. Ooh, I like that. All right, now I'm gonna go do everything else. I'll be back with the final look. Okay, you guys, I'm back and this is the final look. I really like how my eyes turned out. It is very bold, colorful. It's a little bit more colorful than I would normally wear to work. Even though I get to wear civilian attire and I'm about to pop into the office for a little while, this is definitely not the look that I normally go for. It's a little bit more subdued, but you know what? Just live your best life, have a lot of fun with color, and see what you can come up with. This palette is really gorgeous. I'm really glad that I picked this up. The way it's broken down with like the purpley mauves, the greens, the blues, I really like this color story. I like how you got the light shades, it goes into the deeper shades. Like you can play around with this and see what you can come up with. You have as many shimmers as compared to mattes, like there's 1 for 1. I appreciate that. I love a good shimmer. This look turned out beautifully. I love this shade right here in the inner corner. I almost forgot about it and then I was like, oh, shoot, I need to do that. Les Alpes is gorgeous. I really like this. And I think that from it being very bold and colorful, this right here just kind of gives it that spark of like light and change, just kind of like sparking through it. If you have like a little silicone spatula, you could kind of drag it through it just to give it some more airiness, I guess would be the word. But I really like how this turned out. Any products that I used outside of this palette will be linked down below. I did use my Huda Beauty faux filler, this one in the shade She Fine or Fire. She Fire? I can't see. It's so small. That's She Fire. I had to wait for it to like get far away. Do I need glasses now, you guys? I don't know. I hope not. This is a little bit deeper than I usually go, more like brown toned, but I really like how this looks. I used kind of like a pinky nude shade. This is Whirl from MAC. But if you want to know any other like products that I used along with this look for the eyes, definitely check in the drop down. I try and link as many of the things that I use so you can check them out if you are interested. But I really like this eyeshadow palette. I like how my eyes turned out. It's really gorgeous. Very much a monochromatic moment with like the mauve-y tones. But let me know your thoughts. Did you pick this up? Did you pass on it? Is it not your color story? Everyone has their own opinions. I want to know what yours are. Let me know, like, did this change your mind? Like, when you saw how I used it, did it change your mind to go pick it up? Let me know. I really love Nomad. I'm excited to play around with the new release when I get home. So I'm excited. Put it in the comments. Let's have that discussion. But you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications to new videos. If you like this video, make sure to hit a big thumbs up. Until my next video, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.